just finished a guided meditation and a Reiki healing with Archangel Michael. I posted it on my Instagram feed and story, and I also am posting it in my YouTube. So if you haven't followed that YouTube yet, the link is in the bio. I'm going to be posting a lot of those. So today I'm going to follow up and tell you more about the energy update of what's going on, how we can move through it. This is going to be a 15-minute video, so I'm going to talk fast and put it in a nutshell. Also, when I channel, I talk really fast. If you haven't done a session with me, just so you know, I talk really fast when I start to channel the higher energies. So I've already done a clearing. I've called in the higher dimensional beings here. I am channeling a lot of what's called Pleiadian energies. So I'll tell you more about that later, but we're going to talk more about what's going on right now on our planet and how we can really move through it in the smoothest way. I can't really put it in the English language, but right now we are experiencing a huge transformation. We are being pushed. It is going to be a very fast push, but around December, the end of December, and around the end of 2020, all of the darkness is going to be transmuted into light, and we are going to see this happen in the collective. So what we're doing now is we are preparing for this. And yes, I know that, some of us are experiencing financial loss. We're experiencing all kinds of things that feel so dark and it feels so negative, but this is the dark night of the soul of the planet. So we have to experience this chaos. We have to experience this in order to change. We want this positive change, but in order to have this positive change, we have to go through this darkness. We are transmuting it. We are transforming the darkness into light. And after around December 21st is when I keep getting the messages. We're going to experience this big solar flash, this big transformative energy flash that is going to raise the entire collective consciousness. I don't like to focus on dates, but I am feeling it's towards the end of this year. And as this happens, and as we transmute the darkness, all of it comes to the surface and it clears. And we're going to move to the higher timelines where none of this poverty exists. None of this dark control exists. We're not going to experiencing the draining of our energies and our powers and our abilities anymore. We're not going to live in this energy anymore. But in order to get there, we have to transmute it and we have to clear it. Now, the frequency of the earth is rising, it's rising. And as we are connected to the frequency of the earth, we are ascending with it, right? So as we are feeling the earth's transformation, we feel all this anxiety and this darkness. And as I've been experiencing the initiations that I call them, these have been tests. We're being tested. So you have a choice and you have free will, but you have to choose which timeline that you're going to exist from. We're seeing a split of two timelines. I talk about it all the time. You're here or you're here. You're choosing to live in the matrix. You're choosing to be comfortable with the beliefs that you are told to believe from the news, or you're here and you're questioning things and you feel like you've been lied to and you're seeking truth and you're living in your authentic truth and your light and you're fearless in this. These timelines are here about now. They're starting to go like this. And in the next couple of months, towards December, we are going to be here. The separation and the divide is moving apart even more. So you're going to see people's beliefs going far here or far here. And this tends to separate people more, but it has to happen. The divide, the split has to happen in order for the ascension to go where it's going. So you're choosing to live on the new earth, or you're choosing to stay here in the 3D matrix, which is falling apart, which is crumbling before our eyes. We are stabilizing in the 5th dimension now. Those of you who choose to anchor in the 5th dimension are already feeling the energies from it. So what I'm being told and guided to tell you right now is to stabilize more and more in those higher dimensional energies. How do we do this? Meditation every day, eating higher vibrational foods, not ingesting toxic foods anymore. Really training yourself to live in these higher energies where there's no sickness, where there's no disease, right? So we have to train to get there. But in order to train to get there, it's going to be fast. It's going to be fast training. Like, this is like boot camp, you guys. This is like go time. There's no time to waste anymore. So we have to work on being the alchemists that we are and transmute these lower energies. How do we transmute all of the fear that's going on, we transmute it by becoming more of a spiritual guide, right? So instead of talking to your friends about, the negative things that are going on, maybe enlighten them on the things that you're doing to help yourself spiritually and internally to bring yourself to a positive vibration. Let's have our conversations move towards that. Because all of these lower energies that we're all talking about and causing people to have tension between relationships, it's only lowering your vibration. So step away from those people if they continue to do it. That's how we transmute. Be alone. Be okay with being alone. Raise your own vibration. And that will attract higher vibrational conversations, people, and things into your life. But right now is not the time to worry about, I need to be in a relationship. I need to find, more people to be around. Right now, I've noticed a lot of people are having anxiety about being alone. Like, this is the time to isolate so you can elevate. Isolate to elevate. All right, this is what I tell people all the time. Sometimes it's important because you have to push yourself away from the negative energies that are draining you. We don't have time for that. If these people are choosing to exist from a lower timeline, that's their choice, and we have to love them where they're at, and we have to love what level of consciousness they are at, because they may not be at your level of consciousness, and that doesn't make you higher or better than them. They are an important part of the collective energies right now, so we have to love them. If you don't like what you're seeing these people do, that's okay, and that's your choice. Just pull yourself away from that. And don't pay attention, and don't feed it any energy. Those people are there for a reason in the collective right now, and they are contributing to the collective experience that we are having. For yourself, though, let's anchor more into the higher timelines. Let's anchor our cords into these higher dimensional energies by learning how to be an alchemist and transmuting every lower thing that we're feeling right now. And let's remember that anything that is not love, anything that is not high vibrational light, is not your natural state. You came here in your natural state, so innocent, so positive, carrying so much light. That's why we're attracted to babies so much, because they carry those higher frequencies. And then we experience the three-dimensional programming from the Matrix, and we have been so programmed. Don't forget that these people that you're getting angry at, they've been so programmed, they don't know it yet. They don't know what they're doing. They know not what they do, right? So we have to love and have compassion for everybody right now, including ourselves. Right? A lot of us used to be programmed. A lot of us, we all used to be caught up in the Matrix, and then we woke up. And a lot of you are waking up right now to who you truly are, and we're questioning things, and I commend you, because if you woke up and you're questioning things and you are continuing to dive deep and you are standing in your true authentic light, I commend you, because this is not easy. There's going to be people that are triggered by the things that you say because it's not their truth. If you're putting truth out there and you're not putting what the news has out, and there's people that are all fear-based in the news, they're programmed to believe everything on the news right now, they're going to get triggered at you putting more truth out. I get people triggered all the time, right? Because of a lot of my beliefs right now. And that's okay, because they're so programmed, they just don't understand yet. They haven't reached a level of consciousness. Maybe they haven't done the inner work, but that's okay. We have to transmute that into higher energies by continuing to stand in the light. Do not let this pull you down. You will lose friends. You will lose family. You will lose jobs. You're going to lose a lot on the way to ascension into a higher frequency, because these frequencies don't match yours anymore. And that's okay. We have to accept and let go. Right now, I am getting this message that you have to continue to let go. Detach from your attachments. You are so attached to the 3D matrix. It's hard to let go and go into the unknown, but it's the bravery and the courage, and call in this Archangel Michael energy that I posted in this video before. Archangel Michael assists you in having the courage to break through and to step out into the unknown, and trust that you are here for a higher purpose, and that if you let go of your attachments, you will experience these influxes of higher dimensional energies coming in and activating you and initiating you into a higher state of consciousness, initiating you into your state of bliss. You are going to learn that you are so much more powerful than you could ever imagine. If you stop caring about what people think, if you stop walking on eggshells, and you accept the fact that these are just earth relationships and there is so much more. And the only way that you are going to step into your full power and activate yourself to your true authentic state, you have to stand up and be brave and courageous right now. We need you, and you are not alone. We are all experiencing these challenges, these struggles. We are all experiencing the feeling of being alone sometimes, and that you want to go home. This is part of the awakening. This is part of the spiritual awakening. You feel like you don't belong here. You want to leave. You're done. You're sick of this shit. Come back to your home frequency. Don't forget the home frequency. We need you right now to come back home. Come back to yourself. This is all light. This is all love. This human body is only your avatar. It's only your avatar. You are pure consciousness and you will never die. You are immortal, light being having a temporary human experience, and you are so powerful. So anything that is making you feel that you're not powerful, release it. Release it. Release everything that is not for your highest good. Meditate and release. Do a cord cutting. Continue to do the work every single day right now. Pull yourself away from anything negative that is not for your highest good, and continue to raise your vibration as we anchor into the higher timelines. This is the work that you can do right now for the collective. Release, release, release. Let go, let go, let go, let go. Continue to let go and clear so that you can anchor in the higher lights that are coming in, transforming you, activating you. Special abilities are going to start to come online. If you're starting to feel telepathic, it's coming online right now. If you're starting to feel a little psychic, it's coming online right now. Our abilities have been shut down by these lower vibrations that have fed off our energy for eons. So now we're all starting to come back into our light, and we're coming back online. Prepare, because at the end of this year, we are going to see things flip upside down in order for it to change. So hold your light right now and anchor in these higher frequencies. It's not going to get easy. This is going to be the hardest 4 months ever for us light workers, because we know the truth. We're going to see it come out. But first, we're going to see a lot of attempts for things to hide the truth. We're going to see a lot of false flags. I'm feeling false flag coming up around the corner, maybe a food shortage, maybe even an extraterrestrial invasion that makes us think that they are to be fearful beings and pull our vibration down even more. There are going to be a lot of these attempts to keep us in a lower vibration so that we can continue to be in this matrix, and they can feed off of our energy and keep us in poverty, and it's just a fucking vicious cycle, but it is not going to last much longer. At the end of this year, it ends for those energies, and they are so scared because there's nowhere to go, so they're bouncing off the walls right now, trying everything to exist, but they cannot exist in the 5th dimension, where we're going, where we're moving, where we're anchoring to. So we have to stand strong, and we have to fight for love, because love always wins, and the light has already won. So don't forget that. Don't fear. Don't let these vibrations pull you down. You are a powerful light being. So stand in your truth, stand in your authenticity. I am so proud of you guys. A lot of you are waking up and speaking out, and you're fearless. And sometimes if you don't speak out, even just being in your frequency and holding your light, you're doing such a great job. But don't fear, because fear always pulls your vibration down, and it sticks you back in the matrix. So free yourself. I promise you, you're going to be just fine. And there's so much love and support in this higher dimensional frequency. You're going to be just fine, and you're going to be feeling things that you've never felt before. So much love, so much healing, so much compassion and connection to everything that is here. It's so worth it. Stay in your light. Keep holding your frequency. Keep going within, because in is where everything you need is. This is your tool belt. You have everything you need in your tool belt. Just don't forget to tap in. Tap in, tap in, tap in. If you have any questions, message me. I'm here for you. Go and do that meditation that I posted with Archangel Michael and the healing. Call on Archangel Michael for this. Any blockages, any barriers, any of these negative emotions. I love you guys. I'm sending you so much powerful healing light. We got this.